people just don't want to deal with them because on average, they just are not good, genuine people to be around. They're good to look at. They're good to work in brothels. They're good to, try to take over from a bar. They're good when they're handing you food as like they're a waitress or they're on a call center call or something like that. But anything other than that, we really don't want 85%
Yeah.
of y'all around. Just leave. Like it's
Yeah,
sad to
yeah,
say,
yeah,
but
yeah,
it's
yeah.
the reality on it.
Bear with me, bear with me. We about to get started. Yeah, we about to get started. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. If you want me to stay on 2 hours, I'm looking to meet a $15 live stream goal. Whatever you can give is greatly appreciated. $5 makes you the live stream sponsor, king or queen of the stream. Cash App and PayPal pinned to the top of the chat, also in the description. Or you can hit the dollar symbol on the right of the chat box. That's super chat or super sticker. I don't know if I said that already. Anyway, hit the like button. Follow me over on Dating Dysfunctions and join the membership. It's only $5 a month, 8 exclusive episodes a month. All right, let's talk about the title of this live stream. Why women are so bad at relationships and marriages. Okay, here's why. I can really simplify it. It's because women always want to have dopamine hits. They always want to be excited and they always want to be happy. So happy and excited and just warm and bubbly fuzzy feelings all the time. And they love to work towards the next exciting goal. And some would say there's nothing wrong with that because everybody should just constantly have goals that they're constantly reaching for. I get that, but I'm gonna break it down a little further, or maybe simplify it even more. Relationships and marriages are boring. You should expect that they're gonna be fucking boring. They're hard work. There are a lot of downsides. Even if you're with your person, that's great. There's just a lot of downsides to life. So there's gonna be a lot of compromising, a lot of going through rough times, a lot of being bored, a lot of the same routine over and over again, a lot of monotony. That's what relationships and marriages are, and that's not what women like. So that's why they're so bad at relationships. The longer they're in that monotony with that man, the less she's gonna respect him, and the less she's not feeling dopamine hits, the less dopamine hits she's feeling, the more she's spazzing out on that man, blaming that man. Why am I not happy? It's your fault that I'm not happy. It's just all
But
downhill. Like, shh, 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 shh. When so here's the thing. Let me put it like this. Okay, sometimes a woman can be excited as long as there's a big milestone to be met in the future or near future, or you're selling her the dream that there will be a big milestone to be met in the future. So, for example, when she's just talking to you, talking phase, you know, if she really like you, she's looking forward to you making it official. That's the next big dopamine hit that she can go tell her friends and go on TikTok and talk about all that. Okay, after you make it official, you my girlfriend. The next we could say the next dopamine hit is well. Matter of fact, let's go back further. The first dopamine hit is oh my god, girl, I just met a cute guy. It's the first dopamine hit. Second dopamine hit, especially for modern women, is I got the D. The D was good, girl. Oh my God, the D was good. Second big dopamine hit. The next dopamine hit after that and thing to get excited about is, oh my God, he made it official, girl. I can't believe it. The next one after that, oh my God, girl, we moving in. Next one after that, oh my God, girl, we getting married. Okay, oh my God, girl, we having kids. Oh my God, girl, we bought a house. It's all downhill after that. Those are the big milestones as far as a relationship. After you buy the house and get the kids, there's no more big milestones to be met. And I'm gonna take it deeper. So she doesn't have anything to be excited or happy about. There's nothing else to look forward to other than being bored, being tired of fucking this guy, and going through hard times and being stressed out from taking care of kids and taking care of this man. There's nothing else to be happy and get butterflies in your stomach about. There's no more fairy tale after that. That's why they're so bad at relationships and marriages. And this is the cherry on top. See, with men, we already know what we getting ourselves into. We know that this shit is about to be boring. There's about to be a lot of responsibility. It's about to be a lot of burden. But hopefully, she can give us some coochie and just treat us nice in the process. And we cool, us as men, most of the time, just with that. So we accepted it. We just care about kind of the legacy, the family, the kids, and just just treat me like you like me and love me and give me some pussy from time to time and pour into me with encouragement. And we content. It don't work like that for women. So all the milestones have been hit. Nothing to be excited about there. And here's the kicker. On top of I got nothing to look forward to other than hard times, being bored, taking care of this man, and getting stressed out by these kids. Here's the cherry on top. that that just makes women just absolutely miserable in relationships. In the process of all that, she's getting wrinklier. On top of all that, she's getting uglier and fatter by the year. On top of being bored and stressed out and unhappy, she's also getting uglier and fatter usually. And all of that is your fault. And she's gonna take it out. Even though, I mean, a lot of that isn't your fault. She's gonna make it your fault. She really should be mad at God, but she's gonna make it your fault, and she's gonna leave you. And if she doesn't leave you, she's gonna make your life a living hell for the rest of the marriage and the rest of the relationship. So does that explain why women are so bad at relationships? I hope it did. Let's get started. Okay, so much to talk about already. So much to talk about already, man. Oh my goodness. Let me make sure we're doing good over here on Rumble. All right. Um, let's start it back. Let's break down each one of these women's look. It's kind of a hooker look. The see-through pants, like I can see what looks like your panties. The back is out. This is a whore's outfit. And you can tell a lot about a woman by how she dresses. If she dresses like a whore, it's a good chance she is a whore. Because classy women don't dress like whores. It's a general rule, but it reigns true most of the time. Sleeve tattoo, deal breaker, instant deal breaker. So all the drama and BS she comes with, you can avoid it by judging a book by its cover. you know, I mean, she's kind of sort of cute. I could see how somebody might find her cute, but you could just tell by the energy that she thinks she's a lot cuter than what she actually is. So that's my assessment of this one. And the forehead curtains are diabolical. Okay, this one is cute. I think this one is Yeah, this one is cute. I think this one is cuter than the one before. She definitely thickums. Um, she got these little tattoos. She got one on her other arm too. So tattoos are always a huge red flag. But yeah, she's definitely looking pumpable for sure. But far as anything serious, absolutely not. She's gonna turn around and her butt cheeks are literally gonna be exposed all over the internet. Her butt cheeks are hanging out the bottom of her dress. So another 304. One night stand at best. And what in the Satan's daughter is this? What in the Satan's realm is this? Look, I don't even know. Look, whatever dude mess with her deserve everything he get. Yeah, whatever dude mess with her, if you get your body taken over by another entity, it's on you. You brought it on yourself at that point. Look, I don't even need to say anything. The nails, the tats, the rings in her nose, the tat on her face, the snuffleupagus lashes, the hair, just everything. The contacts, it's everything. This woman works directly for Lucifer. All right, now let's check this one out. I hate the outfit, to be frank. I really don't like the outfit at all. I don't know if it's the belt. I don't know if it's the stockings or whatever you call them, the boots. I'm just not feeling the outfit. Look at hot ass mess. I mean, natural hair. I'll give her credit for that. I like the natural hair. She's not bad looking, but the nose ring chronicles. It's the nose ring chronicles. Metal in her face. Yeah, she's a disgrace. It's the nose ring chronicles. At this point, the nose ring theory never fails, so it should be enough to be a deal breaker. Dang, they moved on from the white girl quick, didn't they? You see how they do the white girl? She didn't have no cheeks. They like, no, get them flat cheeks off the screen. But no, let's take our time. See if we can analyze her. They cut her ass off real quick. Why y'all even have her on the show then? If y'all gonna do her like that. That's crazy. That shit was a millisecond. It was a half a millisecond. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to pause it. Okay. I mean, of course, the big tattoo is a no. I thought she was gonna have ass though. She could have saved this. I mean, I like her eyes. I'll give her that. I like her eyes. The hair, I don't know what's going on with the hair. I don't know. If she would have had a fat ass, it would have kind of saved everything. She's not the most fit, but a fat ass would have saved it. But she definitely doesn't have that. I thought maybe, but yeah, that's a crazy shape. God bless her though. Damn, they cut her off quick too. Hold on, they're not giving me a chance to. Oh gosh. All right, this outfit is kind of diabolical too. This is a silly outfit, but she looked the least crazy so far in the lineup. Yeah, this is kind of too much too. O-Ring Chronicles, more hooker outfits, weaves, and piercings. At least she's not tatted, I don't think. Okay, clapping your butt cheeks from the onset, huh? Look, she got devil horns and her jumpsuit say psycho. She's manually clapping her butt cheeks from the onset. What else do you need to know? Women are a joke, bro. Modern women are a fucking joke. But she thick, so niggas will still hit it. But yeah, if a bitch wear a jumpsuit that say psycho, that's all I need to see. Look at her face, everybody. Now, she's. I mean, this is the best look so far, but the nails alone is an instant no for anything serious. Honestly, I can't even. I don't even want to talk to a bitch with nails like that. We can't even get to the one night stand.
Welcome to Shoot Your Shot.
I'm gonna be real. I felt like YouTube was getting a little dry, so I started a new love series called Shoot Your Shot to Find Love. I got 8 guys. Y'all make some noise. And I got 8 single women, right? Each girl's gonna come out one by one. From there, the guy, if you're interested in her description of herself and her physical appearance, you take a step forward to shoot your shot. If you're not interested, you remain in the lineup. From there, each guy gets 1 shot attempt. If you miss your shot, you're out for the next round. But if you make your shot, you move forward to the conversation round. From there, y'all gonna have a little bit more dialogue, get to know each other a little bit more, and see if y'all a match. Make sure y'all drop a like on this video. I'm your host, Key1, and we're gonna bring the first girl out. How you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
What is your name and age?
I am Sky. I'm 26.
Cameraman. Cameraman did his thing. So I mean, yeah, look, that's all you need to know about this woman. Public platform. Just that's all you need to know.
Soon to be 27 on the 14th.
Okay. What do you do for a living?
I model and I do warehouse work.
Okay, model, do warehouse work. And what are some deal breakers for you in a guy?
A liar and men that don't like to do dates.
She just told on herself, everybody. That so so yeah. She just told on herself. Okay, a liar. When they say a liar, it's just letting us know that they deal with Pookies and Ray Rays and dudes who lie to them because these dudes don't feel like they're worth anything more than bedroom fun. So I get why dudes will lie. Yeah, I'm over here, but he was really over there. Because you don't worry about it, bitch. You just a pump and dump. Also, my bad. So anyway, so yeah, she told on herself by saying, I don't like dudes who don't like to do dates. AKA, she's been accepting just getting fucked since she was 15 without dates. And she didn't have to accept that because she had an inbox full since she was 15 of dudes who was begging to take her out on dates. So she just exposed herself in more ways than one. She already got her cheeks exposed, and now she exposed herself in another way.
Okay. And on your free time, what are some things you like to engage in? Hobbies,
Photo shoots. I've gotten into working out. And I like going to arcades and bowling.
Okay. So look, my guys, if y'all are interested based off her description and her appearance, take a step forward. 3, 2, 1. That's everybody? That's everybody? All right. Let me get y'all guys to line up right here. All right. What's your name and age?
Jew, 21.
Okay. So why didn't you decide to take a step forward?
Cause I just feel like the appearance, like I wouldn't want my girl wearing that. If I was going out, it's too much out and shit. It's like it just feel like everybody can just it's too get in there. You feel me?
Damn.
I'm sorry.
How you feel about that? You think that's true?
Not really.
They don't live in reality. I would respect them more if they was like, yeah, I just like dressing like a hoe. I would respect that more than just lying and saying, no, I don't really see where you coming from. You totally see where you coming from. Own it, bitch. See, they don't have an identity. They don't got the fucking courage and heart to just stand on it. Well, she don't. Some women will, but she don't got the heart to stand on the choices she made. It seemed like she like him. Look at how she looking up. That's a genuine smile. So she's genuinely disappointed. If she wasn't attracted to him, the energy would be completely off. Look at how she looking at him. But see, this is see, they don't qualify for the guys that they actually will respect. That's what they don't see. I, I don't even know, man. Okay, let me put it like this: women don't realize how fast they get disqualified from anything serious. Now, even though he didn't pick her, see, most hood niggas will just tell her what she want to hear so they can clap her cheeks a couple times and then keep it moving. All the men who fucked her and didn't call her back or play with her heart, they felt exactly like this dude did. They pegged her within seconds of meeting her. They already knew what it was going to be. And she's 27. She's been getting fucked long and hard, rode hard and put away wet since she was at least 17. 10 years of getting, you know, ravaged through. And she still hasn't learned her lesson about the type she likes and what they like and what they do and what to look out for. She's just a dingbat. Just a stereotypical dingbat.
Cause I really could have wore less, but I mean, understandable.
See, that just gave it away. She wanted away.
Well, I'm going to a music video after this to do, so that's why I'm like this.
That doesn't make it. See, they're not smart enough to know that they're making it worse. All you gotta do is just let them keep talking. Did y'all see him break the third wall? Oh my goodness. When he looked at the camera, she just made it work. I could have wore less. Well, I'm going to a video shoot after this with a bunch of rappers. Yeah, that makes it better. That make you more wife material.
Yeah, that is the outfit.
If she wasn't wearing this, would you still be interested or not?
I don't know. Probably not. I don't know. Probably not.
And what about you? Is he a guy that you would be interested in?
He's young.
Young?
Yeah.
Okay, I understand that. What's your name and age?
My name is Dom, and I'm 29.
And why didn't you take a step forward?
To be real, I just wanted to explore my options a little more. So I'm just being completely honest. You're very beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay. Is he somebody that you would, allow to approach you?
He has some.
Okay. What's your name and age?
My name is Jordan. I'm 20.
20. Okay. Why didn't you take a step forward?
Shit, I don't really know for real. I just want to stand in line and explore my options like he said.
Okay. Is he somebody that you would go for?
He young. He younger than him.
Okay. What's your name and age?
Jay, I'm 20.
Why didn't you take a step forward?
She a little older, and I want to explore my options.
Okay, that's understandable. All right, man, you gonna come right here?
These man look young as hell. Then on top of that, it wasn't that many cute ones. Only.
Of course. I mean, look, she kind of remind me of Diamond from Players Club. What's her name? Lisa Ray. She gonna end up like Lisa Ray. 60, talking about men ain't shit, and I'm hoping to still find my Prince Charming. Like, this shit ain't gonna happen.
We seen like 3 at best.
She was wearing the open. Yeah, I ain't with that. I feel like that's access to everybody. Like, if you go out like that, that's like you giving yourself out there. And I like my girl like low key. You feel me? Dressed right. Yeah, only I should be seeing that. You feel me?
Each guy, they get one shot attempt for you, right? Mm-hmm. You get one save. So if they miss their shot and you want to save them, you can save them. But it's only one.
Okay.
So my first guy, you go ahead and shoot your shot. Okay. Wait. Come back. Do you want to use your save on him or are you good?
I'll save him.
Save him? Yeah. All right, you got one more shot.
Fuck it.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to have the next guy. You step out, you make it to the next round. that's another one. It's on you. Okay. Appreciate you, my boy. We're gonna see you in the next round. Appreciate you, my boy. We're gonna see you in the next round.
The ones that stepped up, 2 of them was not my type at all. The other 2, they was cute. The 2 that I picked out, well, the 2 that made their shots, those were
I mean, like she got the muffin top. Like see, here's the thing. It's all downhill from here. I don't know if she got kids. She didn't. I don't know if they asked her that. She got the sharp nails. That's another instant deal breaker. I would be quicker to give the long ghetto nails a chance, but like sharp, nah. um, but no, it's all downhill from here for Shorty, and it's probably been over since she was 17. You'd be surprised how much these young girls get around. Like even from 13 to 18, you'd be surprised how much they can get around in that time frame.
the 2 that I had my eyes on. I just thought they was really cute. That was the only fine shit out of the line besides the light skinned one that decided to say his little shit about my too much being out. I ain't got much for it to be too much to be out. So cool.
I ain't gonna lie, when she stepped in, she already, some female be too prideful to say what she worked. She said she worked, she a model and she work at a warehouse. So I was like, they instantly took mine. I'm like, oh yeah, I fuck with that.
No, but see, I feel you. Here's the thing, like, but bro, I get it. But did you not pay attention to the other signs? I don't know, man.
Instantly.
All right, y'all, we in the conversation round. This is your round. You can ask them questions. Y'all can ask her any questions y'all want to ask.
I'm going first.
It's starting on you, yeah.
Okay. Do you have kids?
Nah, I don't.
Do you have kids?
Nah, I got no kids.
Okay. Sound good. Damn, shit, I don't know. What do you do?
I personal train at Planet Fitness.
Okay then. How old are you?
22.
You look fine. Okay.
Questions y'all would like to ask her?
What's your ideal first date?
I like to cook. So my ideal first date to where we don't really have a bunch of people, you know, a crowd and all that. I like to do a date at home just so I can cook. As long as my man bring me some roses or some flowers, we good. And do like a little game night, Netflix. Ain't gotta be that unless it be that. But yeah, some chill.
Say less.
What's your 3 deal breakers in a guy?
I really hate a liar, especially for no reason. Hygiene. I hate a man that stink.
I'm telling on yourself, like, I don't know. Let's move on. Yeah. She used to fucking with dirty dick niggas.
So
Fuck it. Let's do this.
salute. Black men, what you about to hear, what you about to listen to is to listen to the men. So when they just keep continuing to listen to the women and listen to the simps, this is what happens to them right here. This is what happens.
Stores this morning, and you know everybody's putting out all of their Valentine's Day items like gifts and decor and all of that. And then again, I said to myself, another year, no Valentine, right? And then I got into a deep thought, and I was like, well, I've actually never really had a Valentine.
The same old story. Okay, let's take it. I hate this outfit. This is a repulsive outfit on a woman. It's not It just doesn't give feminine at all. Just everything about this look is horrible. But she's not a horrible looking black woman. She's slightly, in my opinion, slightly above average. At the local hood bar. We all know that she's had every opportunity every year to have a Valentine. But yeah, shotgun Sean doesn't celebrate Valentine's Day. Long stick Rick doesn't celebrate Valentine's Day. That's why she's never had a Valentine's. Not that she couldn't have had one though. 9mm Peter, yeah, he don't he don't fuck with those type of holidays.
I've actually never really had a Valentine. I didn't have one in like middle school or high school. And then in my 20s, early 20s, I was dating like 2 guys, but I feel like both of those were kind of like forced Valentine's Day. One of the guys, I like asked could we go to like a burger joint, like neither one of us had been, and so like that's what we did. And he was one of those people that didn't celebrate holidays, so I didn't get like a Christmas or anything the year and a half that I was with him, and just other stuff.
Correction, he didn't celebrate holidays with you. That's what you need to. He didn't celebrate holidays with you.
I mean, yeah, that's just game that niggas run on you when they don't really like you like that. I mean, I've heard people say that I don't celebrate holidays, but yeah, that's just the spiel you get when you're the side piece and you got a family at home.
And then the other one, he actually, like our first couple of months being together, he actually was leaving for the military like February 12th, like a couple of days before Valentine's Day. So he ended up celebrating.
He's not in the military. He's in the Philippines.
And I got gifts and everything, but it's that probably was it. But again, another little like quick forced thing. And that was like, I was like 19, and then the other person I was with, I was like 21. I'm 33 now.
Let's think about that. So what? You've been single from 21 to 33? It's always excuses of why they can't stay in a relationship. It's because y'all not relationship fucking material. You just fucking not. And you make horrible decisions on the dating market, and you really should just be controlled by an uncle or father or something. Like the whole arranged marriages, that's really what we should go back to. Because these bitches make the worst fucking decisions time after time after time again on the dating market. To where they're sitting in the fucking car bitching about this at 33 with an ugly ass outfit on.
I've never had a Valentine. I don't even really think that besides those 2 people and maybe another one that I actually was ever in a real committed relationship. I unfortunately have came to terms that I never really was taught how to date. I don't know how to date.
Oh, here we go. Somebody else's fault. Nobody taught me how to date. But then you just told us about 2 boyfriends you had. Like, which one is it? It's not complicated. You start talking to a dude, if you all like each other, you ask if you want to be in a relationship and go from there. Oh my gosh. You bitches were never meant to date. You just weren't. You don't need to be taught how to not go after guys who clearly are showing you that they don't like you that much. It should be common sense.
Attempting it the last 2 or 3 years, and they all have been shit shows. But I do make it a point every year to give myself something. I mean, I give myself flowers on a weekly basis, and I buy myself things. But Valentine's Day, I go and do a little bit extra for myself. But yeah, it's just like a deep thought. And I don't want to get like sad about it, because I am kind of sad and holding back tears talking about it.
Yeah, I hope everybody tear ducts are super fucking dry. Her dating app requirements are 6'4", over 6 figures, the same shit. You know how many lonely men out there who would treat her like gold? And I'm not talking about fucking, Star Wars dorks. Just regular dudes. Some of them even slightly, kind of attractive. He ain't even short. He 5'11". He don't make six figures, but he make 50K. But treat her like a queen if she gets some better style. Men can't feel sorry for women like this because men know what it's really like to not be able to get a companion. Men know what it's like to have to swipe 1,000 times just to get one woman to show up on a date. So yeah, well, she has an inbox full. Let's not get it fucked up. Even with her old ass dressing style, she has an inbox full.
But some people do just want to experience things, and I would like to experience a nice Valentine's Day at least once in my life. Besides like a family member, like our parents and siblings, they get us stuff, but they get us stuff out throughout the year. So, it would be nice to actually have a partner that cared enough to celebrate little holidays with. So, yeah, just a thought. I went to a couple.
Now, I want to say this for the people, because you're gonna start having a lot of dudes in the comment section saying things like, "Oh, well, at least she's honest." I feel bad for her. Maybe if things were, if she did this or did that, maybe she could still find somebody. I don't feel sorry for this situation that she's in or her predicament. I don't. You know why? Because she had multiple chances.
Facts. Look, I don't know if he just didn't know how to say predicament or if he's innovative and he came up with his own word. Predicament. Predicament. Meaning a predictable predicament. If that's so, then I like that one.
Had multiple chances. It's not hard. Let me tell you something. Here's the truth, right? It's not hard for a woman to snag a man, right? If she's a good woman and pays her attention to that man. If she puts her efforts, her energy, and put everything she have, right, into this guy, pour everything that she have.
She don't even got to do that. Let's break this down real quick. She don't even got to do that. Most of these women could give bare minimum. Women are the definition of bare minimum in a relationship. If they gave the average dude, I mean, even look, a dude like me, I wasn't swimming in women in high school. I mean, some girls thought I was cute, but that's just look. It take more than that. All right, but she actually looks like a girl that I talked to back in the day, back in school days. But anyway, because I'm thinking about the girl that looked like her that I talked to back in my school days. All she would have had to do was give bare minimum effort, spend time with me, suck my dick a couple of times, talk to me on the phone a few times a week, and she would have got married. Bare minimum shit. It ain't all this if she would have poured her heart and soul. Women don't got to pour no heart and soul to get and maintain an average decent man.
Puts her efforts, her energy, and put everything she have, right, into this guy. Pour everything that she have into this guy, right? Because that's the guy she wants to be with. That's the guy that she chose, right? If she does that, men are not complicated. If they see that, they're going to say, you know what? She's doing everything in her power to invest in me. I'm going to invest in her back. You know what these men did? These men realized that she didn't take any of them. She didn't take none of them serious, so they didn't take her serious. She She did not prioritize relationships. She did not. She did not. She did not prioritize relationships. She probably was dating those two guys at the same time. It's not, men are not complicated. This is how men are. Oh, you like me? Then I like you too. This is how men are. This is exactly how men are.
All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Oh, it was one video I wanted to go over. Where the hell is it?
Welcome to the Wage Watch channel. In today's video,
This isn't it, but let's just take a little peek at this real quick. It's only 3 minutes.
I'll be breaking down Michael B. Jordan's paycheck for every movie he's ever made. I hope you enjoy the content, and if you do, please subscribe to my channel. A huge thank you to all my subscribers.
Then let's see how old. So he played in. I mean, them 25K checks wasn't shit. I mean, that you can't really. I mean, let's see how old he was. We're gonna get back to the dingbats, but I just want to see something real quick. Hold on. I just want to see something real quick. How old was Michael B. Jordan in 2009? He was 22 years old in 2009. So that was a movie, Pastor Brown. I mean, it probably took a year to make, usually. So 25K a year. It's about right for a 25-year-old. Now see, or for a 22-year-old, I'm sorry. Now when he was 25, yeah, that 100K was crucial at 25. I can't imagine touching 100K at 25. I would have been buying all type of dumb shit. Yeah, that's crucial. Yeah, he was happy as hell to get that 100K at 25. Oh, hold up. And then he got another 250K in 2012. Or let's just say 2011. I don't know when they get paid, but so he had a 350K year at 25 in 2011. Not too shabby. Hold up. 20. Well, he did another little small role for 30K. So what we up to? We up to 380K in 2011 ish, 2012. Uh-oh. All right, I see you. I see you. So in 2015, 1.6 million. So now you own now because he blew through. I mean, before that point, and then so he might have been out of work. Well, let's see, 2012, 20. I guess he was working pretty consistently. So even these gaps or this gap right here, he probably was working in between this 2-year gap. But yeah, you own when you get that 1.6. I mean, after taxes. Let's see what's that after taxes. 1.6 after what's 1.6 million after taxes in California? Well, we don't know if it was shot in California, but so that's still 900,000. Damn, take 700K off that shit. Anyway, that's still a lot. 900,000. At what age? So he was in 09, he was 22, so 6 years later. So he was 28, under 30, making 1.6. Yeah, you that nigga at that point. Under 30, making 1.6. I already know Creed. All right, he got an M for Creed. Oh, so that's a good year. He got 1.6 for Fantastic Four and another one, so 2.6 million in 2015. 2015 was a good year. Oh, for Black Panther, he got 2 million plus a percentage of profits. Didn't that hold up, a percentage of profits? Didn't that shit do like $1 billion? Hold on. Oh yeah, it's right here on the thing. 1.3 billion. A percentage of 1.3 billion ain't bad. Even if it's, I mean, I don't think he got like 5%, but even if he got what, 2%? Let's see. Well, of the profits, not the box office. I don't know if that ain't really good. Well, let's just do it. What's 2% of $1 billion? It probably wasn't even 2%. Well, let's just say it was 1%. That's still $10 million. Not too motherfucking bad. You just gotta make sure you're not blowing it on nigga trinkets. You know, cars, Ferraris, and chains and shit. See, and let's break this down real quick. Let's break this down. So let's see. $100,000. So let's just do 60K, 85, 185. Let's just call it 200, 450K, 480K, 580K. We'll call it 600,000. 600,000. So we'll do 3.2 million, 4.2 million, 6.2 million. Okay. So 6.2 million up at Black Panther was his net profits. Now we know he had to live, so 6.2 million. So let's just say he lived off $1 million over these 10 years, which is possible. See, this what a lot of motherfuckers who make money don't get, like basketball players, rappers, actors. They get into the bag at a certain point. Shit, you really should just be putting that 5 million up. and letting it and just living off the interest of the 5 million. Because let's just say if you make let's just say you make 7% on it every year. What's that? 7% on 5 million. Yeah, that's 350,000 annually. So if you put that in what I don't know, I guess the S&P 500 or something, put it in some vehicles, put 5 million in some vehicles and get 7% on it a year, that's 350,000 a year. You can live off that. That's a doctor's salary. But see, niggas and hunkies and chinks and fucking wetbacks, they get to this bag, and since they don't know nothing about money, they never had money, they get to buying shit. And it's like, well, I'm just gonna tell y'all this right now, if any of y'all ever touch some money, nigga, that first 5-10 million need to just get put up and put in safe vehicles and live off the interest. So I wouldn't even consider yourself to be getting no money until you put 5 million up and secure the rest of your life. If you put 5 million up and get 7% on it a year, even if, let's just say you get 5% on it a year. What's 5% of 5 million? I should know that off the top of my head. Ain't it 250,000 or something? Okay, hold on. What's 5% on 5 million? Yeah, that's 250,000 a year, doctor's salary. So y'all, if y'all listening, if y'all ever get to a bag, don't touch or try to touch as little. Try to put up 5 million before you touch any real money. I mean, I know you got to eat and got to have shelter and shit, but try to put up 5 million before you consider yourself a millionaire. And even then, don't really consider yourself a millionaire. You ain't a millionaire until you getting $1 million a year on interest. So let's do that math. So that's 20 million. Until you put 20 million up that you getting 7% on each year, you're not a millionaire yet. That's how niggas should look at it. Niggas, hunkies, wetbacks, and chinks. That's how they should look at it. It got real at that Creed 2, that 3.5. Yeah, the shit looking nice. Well, let's just look up the damn net worth. I'm sure they'll say it at the end. Yeah, he getting them He getting them M's now since 2018. Uh-oh. Just Mercy. I don't even, was that this nigga got 8? Hold up. I don't even remember Just Mercy. And he got 8 million on that bitch. The budget was 25 million. And they spent 8 on my brother here. A good black brother. I know he was happy as hell. The biggest check you ever got for what looked like a low budget movie. He ain't give a damn if the movie. Hey, stop. Yeah, he ain't give a damn if they made their money back. Well, it looked like they did. 50 million at the box office. I wouldn't give a damn if that movie made his. Yeah, let me run my 8 million. I don't give a damn if y'all make a profit. Ooh, Without Remorse. I remember seeing it. Damn. 15 M's, and that was like 15 M's. Damn. I can't say lucky motherfucker because he put in the work. I mean, he's still a lucky motherfucker, man, because when it comes to entertainment and sports, a lot of it is luck. It's not just about talent. It's about who you know, who like you, who don't like you, who gonna give you a chance, who not gonna give you a chance. So a part of it is luck. But I'm not taking away from this black man's hard work. But we all know hard work don't automatically equal success. Talent and hard work don't automatically equal success. But yeah, shout out to the 15 M's, man. Can y'all imagine just? Oh yeah, hey, Michael. Hey, Mr. Jordan, we got that check for you. Crack that bitch open and say 15 M's. I cry. Fuck it. Like, I probably would cry, bro. I get why people be like grown ass men be crying when it come to like you come from nothing, you opening up one check that say $15 million. Oh my gosh, man. Okay, now let's now okay. Now one thing I'm noticing is that okay, one thing I respect about him from what I'm seeing, he don't got the ego. Cause now I don't know if this was I don't know if this is his humility. I don't know if this is his agent. So he went from making 15 million on Without Remorse in 2021 to taking a job for 400K for Space Jam: A New Legacy. He might have just did like, hey, this would be a good look, you know, putting you in the same realm as Michael Jordan, Michael B. Jordan, and Michael Jordan, the basketball player, and now you in Space Jam. Yeah, maybe it was just a good look. But shit, he wasn't too Hollywood to take that 400K after getting 15 million. See, I don't know. The budget was 100. I don't know if I would have did it. I'm just, but hey, look, I can't tell him that he's doing something wrong. I'm on YouTube asking for $15. He getting 15 million. Donate, by the way. Cash App, PayPal, at the top of the chat and in the description, or super chat, super sticker. That's a dollar symbol on the right of the chat box. But yeah, that's a big pay cut from 15 million to 400K on a movie that had 150 M's. I would have been like, nah, y'all at least got to run like 3. Y'all at least got to run like 3 M's. I mean, so he took Black Panther Wakanda Forever for 850K, but it was just a cameo. It probably was just, I don't know how long he was in that movie, but it probably was fucking one scene or some shit. So that makes sense. Because here's another thing about Hollywood. You got to keep your face in people's faces. So if that means taking a pay cut sometime, it's probably worth it. Because you don't know what opportunities just you being in a movie for, 30 seconds might, that 30-second cameo in Black, because that's a huge movie. Made almost $1 billion in the box office. I mean, yeah, I want my face in that. So yeah, I take the little 850K so I can have my face in that. Makes sense. Yeah, he sold 4 million for, so his biggest payday was for a low budget movie, but it would seem, I think, was it a low budget movie? But yeah, so he got an Oscar for Sinners. He got an Oscar for Sinners. But see, you probably got some actors who, let's go back for a second. We had 258. No, his biggest payday was Without Remorse, $15 million. See, you got some actors who probably would have said, after making $15 million, I ain't doing a movie for less than 10 now. And he would have, and that said actor would have missed out on certain opportunities, or opportunity like Sinners. If he would have said no to Sinners because he only got paid $4 million, it would have missed out on a fucking Oscar. Do you know what an Oscar probably does for your acting career? Like, I mean, you can imagine. Niggas got to put that respect on your name every time now. Oscar award winning Michael B. Jordan. That's a different type of check. Okay, paychecks. He probably got other endorsements or other businesses or whatever, but see, I wonder, is that how they calculate net worth? Yeah, 50 million, not too bad. 50 million under 40, not too bad, brother. Young black brother. Glad to see it. All right, let's see. What else was I about to go over before we took that crazy detour that has nothing to do with my channel? Did I lose my whole audience? Not my whole audience. Shout out to everybody who's still rocking with me. Let's see.
I blame everybody for the vilification of black women except black women.
Did you hear that?
And it goes back to black men also with hip hop, calling women B's and H's. So I blame everybody for the vilification of black women except black women.
There it is. I would actually rather listen to a panel full of black women talk about black men, positive or negative, than to listen to a panel of black men talk about black women. Black women are going to be honest. I know that I'm going to hear how they really feel, the good, the bad, the exaggerated, the anecdotal, the delusion, what they believe is true, but is actually false, everything. It is no holds bars when somebody asks black women about black men. They will tell you everything. They don't care about feelings, none of that.
So here's my question, Medium Man. Why do you love them so much and got so much respect and reverence for them? If they don't give a fuck about black man's feelings, they don't respect the black man, they don't give a fuck about him. Never mind.
Whether you agree with it or not, at least black women's conversation is going to be very transparent to where black men can understand what we're dealing with, or we can actually get some truths out of it so we can change some things. But when black men get into these spaces. Black men in public conversations often lean toward protection instead of critique. Why is that? Black men, come to the front of the class. Shout out to Ask Oki.
Come to the front of the class.
Come to the front. Watch this.
Talking about black women being vilified here in America. Joining us now, the men to talk about this subject. We have podcast host, the biggest community activist, Derek Muhammad, radio host, TD Blackshear, and CEO of Regal Media, Todd Smith. All right, Derek, your thoughts about black women being vilified here in America. Is it a problem? Is it reality?
It is a problem. It is emphatically a reality and has been so for the past 400 plus years. Black women being vilified is not anything new.
Oh, gosh. I don't know where to start, y'all. If black women were on our side and riding with their men, I wouldn't have a problem with black men coming on a panel defending their women. But since black women do nothing but give black men their ass to kiss and give black men nothing but disrespect, this is some punk ass faggot shit. I'm not going on the panel defending the demographic of people who does nothing but show that they fucking hate me. I know it ain't all, but it's most. Why the fuck would I, what?
He sounds like the first woman that started speaking. So they go back to history. Now let's address what's happening now with black women.
Question is, when did it stop? I mean, think about it. A study was done that said that in media, most black women are seen in three categories: the sapphire, the Jezebel, or the third one is, I forget the third one, but these negative stereotypes.
You can't forget the third one, bro. If you're gonna bring it up. I get it. I'm playing around. It happens to the best of us. But it is kind of funny though.
Types, and anytime a black woman expresses her intelligence and she defies these stereotypes, she is indeed vilified.
Brother,
that's cap. That's fucking cap. That's cap. If a black woman come on a panel or something and she's dignified and articulate, and nobody's gonna be like, yeah, she's still a black bitch though. Nobody, and she's coming across respectful. Like, no, man, it's all cap.
They not talking about that. They not talking about the black woman who gets educated and all this. No. And this is a problem.
Vilification is just the gateway to devaluation. So as long as black women are devalued in this country, then they could lose 600,000 jobs in 1 year.
You see that? Back again.
And nobody will bat an eye. I mean, let's look at the historical record. Black women were used as guinea pigs to perform surgery with no anesthesia. Why? Because it went on record that they had a higher tolerance for pain.
I've discussed this before. I'm kind of mad that I didn't clip that video up. But again, brother, we know the history, man. He's talking about present day. We got to stop doing this. As black men, we got to stop.
So indeed, black women have been vilified in this country, still are being vilified in this country, and will continue to be vilified.
Like these niggas these niggas is fake. These niggas shouldn't be trusted. These motherfuckers shouldn't be respected because they're liars. They're deflectors and liars. I respect motherfuckers who really trying to get some answers, some solutions, and really trying to fix the problem. Niggas just lying and capping and talking about slavery and not addressing the problem as bitch ass panders. And they're no good for the community and they no good for the cause.
If nothing changes.
All right.
Yeah, so right there. What you mean if nothing changes? Whose responsibility is that? That's black women's responsibility to change that. Brother, we know that very well. We black men. We know the game. Black men couldn't even wear black in the 90s because we was all associated with NWA and criminals and crooks. gangs was rampant, all this type of stuff. We know this territory very well. And for you to say that and just leave it at that if nothing changes, okay, how do we make things change? Who needs to be at the forefront? Black women. It's right there. Lord.
PD, let's hear from you. Your thoughts about
I don't believe that's the reality in the whole corporately. I believe that the segment or a particular.
And this is a big brother, man. This is not a great representation. I mean, it may be an educated man, but brother, you got to get your health in order.
Particular people, such as a Jasmine or a Kamala.
You know, sometimes the more respectful the roast, the harder it hits. That for some reason, brother, you got to get your health in order. That hit harder than you a fat, sloppy motherfucker. Like any type of like derogatory roast. For some reason, like that respectful roast hits harder. Brother, you got to get your health together. Yeah, that hit harder than Pox. That's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. It almost hit harder than that.
Brother, man, this is not a great representation. I mean, it may be an educated man, but brother, you got to get your health in order.
Particular people, such as a Jasmine or a Kamala, who vilifies with the potty mouth type ideology, where they are speaking not as the intelligent women that we are accustomed to generally in our community, who are literally sound women who goes about their business of doing things that we have brought up through our lives. We know that they are the most sought after or the most educated part.
Now he was right.
Oh, guys, more lies. Lies on top of lies. Well, can y'all just stop lying? Hey, if you want to be down with your sisters, cool, but don't fucking lie. We're not gonna act like the average black woman. She's so intelligent and educated and sophisticated and classy. That's not the average black woman. I'm not saying it to be a meanie. It's just not the truth, and everybody knows it's not the truth. I have a hard time believing these brothers don't know it's not the truth.
Right. He said the most educated part of our community. And then he said sought after. I'm not sure what he meant by that, but I'll give him some grace, you know, and leave it at that. So black men, absolutely. Black men still love black women. They ain't never changed. Look at the marriage rates. Even though it's the lowest, black men and women still married at an 82% clip. Just wanted to put that out there. Okay. That's what I mean by sought after.
Community, and we expect them to act as such because they are mothers, they are strong women. Because a woman, she can be seen, but not.
Well, how bitch made? Like, I'm not trying to insult. We just having locker room talk, if that excuses it. Think about how low we are as a group of black men if we on a panel bragging about how strong our women are. Not how strong we are as black men, how strong our women are. Never mind.
Heard, and she carried more weight in her beauty and in her essence and how she presents herself as a lady in the streets. And the community abroad, the marketplace will bear witness to that fact, that she's a virtuous woman. Rosa Parks sat on the bus. She wasn't cussing and potty mouthing and hollering and screaming. And the dignity and the self-respect, even in escorting her off the bus.
You couldn't come up with it, but that says a lot that he couldn't come up with a more modern example other than Rosa Parks, dog. You can't name a modern black woman that, and they exist. I ain't gonna say they don't exist, as uncommon as they are. I'm trying to think, who would I use as a modern example? Angela Bassett? I don't fucking know.
Was not that of a vilification or that of treating a woman without dignity. All right,
y'all see at the bottom the title of the show, Are Black Women Vilified in America? Did that have anything to do with the topic at hand? Think about it. Anything.
I think the difference is we have a Marjorie Taylor Greene, and she is not facing the vilification. She's honored. She was honored before she turned against Trump in the MAGA movement. So there is a difference between how black women are treated when they're have a personality. That's how I look at Jasmine Crockett. She has a great personality. But why do we have to shrink who we are? Why do black women have to shrink who they are, shrink their swag, or shrink their personality to fit somebody else's definition of what a classy woman should be? And like Brother Muhammad.
No, man. So look, guys, you guys seen the lead in.
Oh gosh, swag. That's the fucking problem. Like, I don't even know how to attack this. It's a time and place for swag. That's the best way. Because Obama got some swag, but we didn't need him swagalicious when he's fucking negotiating wars and shit. And I mean, show some swag when you're walking off the basketball court after you hit the final buzzer shot or something. Like, fine, but it's a time and place to display swag and big personality. I'll just put it like that.
Muhammad.
No, man. So look, guys, you guys seen the lead in of what's going on. They're talking about the rumbles, the being half naked at the rodeo at Daytona Beach and all this type of stuff. Since when did this turn into a praise worship type situation for black women? We trying to address a real issue here. And you guys aren't doing that. You're doing black women a disservice by sitting there just saying, yeah, we love black women. I love black women too. Doesn't stop me from holding it.
And I addressed this the other day. Black men who say they love black women, it just don't. That statement doesn't mean anything. Which black women are you? It's just too general of a statement to actually have any substance. It's kind of like when people you don't really know that well, be like, oh, I love you, RB. Like, okay, it doesn't really mean anything. I mean, we don't even know each other that well. So you saying you love me doesn't really hold much weight. I barely know you. I mean, you cool, we cool. But you saying you love me doesn't mean anything because you don't know me that well. So it's just something people say. So this whole thing, black men, I love my black sisters. You're just saying shit. Y'all know what I mean when I say it's too general of a statement to actually have any substance.
Them accountable. I love black men too. Don't stop me from holding them accountable. You guys need to adopt the same mindset because this doesn't help. If every time we bring up a problem and we get black men and women on a panel saying, oh, nah, man, it ain't nothing. It's been happening. Black women are just fine. They good. Then what happens? Black women will continue to go out there and like, hey, whatever we do, we're going to be excused for our behavior. And then it's going to turn into blaming black men. I'll show you. Hold on. We ain't done.
Said it started 400 years ago with the vilification of black women, how black men couldn't even speak up for their woman when they were raped by the slave master, when they were sold off. And it goes back.
Yeah, nobody, they should just stop having it. Fuck it. Just our voices should be muted then. If the only thing we ever going to talk about as black people is bringing up racism every time an issue come up, and then fuck it, we don't need a mic no more. I mean, not on these type of panels. Just stop letting black people talk then. See, why they always bring these fucking coons on these panels, man? Look, I'm frustrated. God forgive me. I don't have anything against these brothers on a serious level, but I'm just frustrated with this. I'm frustrated with this, man. Ah, boy, man. I'm so tired of hearing about slavery and shit and racism. I'm tired. I'm tired. Because there was an episode of, I'm probably not going to be able to find it. It's an episode of, what's this motherfucking name, man? Fuck, what is his name? Crowder at Barbershop. Oh, God, here it is. Oh, fuck. Oh, this was part 2? Oh, fuck. Here we gonna watch a little bit of this. This is fucking bad. I know it's just a bunch of racist shit in the comment section. Yep, professional victims. I don't believe those numbers. Y'all hold all the power. Thank you for this effort, Stephen, but they cannot let go of their victim cards long enough to hear you. I lost IQ points listening to these dipshits. So yeah, we already know. I mean, this has now I watched a couple of minutes of this and I thought the same thing, that they were stupid dipshits. But look, I'm gonna be honest. And look, when white men say certain shit about black people, it just has a different context to it, fair or not. Because, okay, like I said, when I saw it, I probably thought the same thing. I'm losing IQ points listening to these dipshits. But me saying it about my fellow brother is different from a white man saying it. I'm sure this motherfucker who said I lost IQ points listening to these dipshits just thinks all black people are dipshits. That's why I just think it has a different context. This says, can't listen to these African Americans. Whites have been carrying these people on their backs for 300 years. African Americans couldn't even get to America without help. To this day, there are no shipbuilders or plane builders in Africa. Take your canoes and go back to Africa. Now, that's racism. I mean, even if it wasn't a lie, like, I mean, look, that's here's the thing. Let's go down this aisle. Let's go down a controversial aisle lane here real quick. Let's just say all black people are retarded and we're all violent retards and we can't do anything for ourselves. We're just shit flinging monkeys, okay? Okay, let's just say they're right. From a religious standpoint, because a lot of these dickheads, they claim to be like Christians and into God and shit. But even if it's true, we're retarded, shit flinging monkeys, right? Wouldn't God call you to still have grace, compassion, understanding, and go out of your way to help and treat us like Jesus would treat us? The fuck out of here. See, these people, they don't have any moral ground to stand on either. Like I said, I just gave the example that they're right. Niggers are shit flinging monkeys, and they're all retarded. All black people are retarded, shit flinging monkeys. Even by that, like even if that's true, you're still not a good person. So, fuck are we talking about then? And at the because see, even if this is true, yeah, 300 years, no ship builders and plane builders in Africa, yada yada yada. You're still not a good person though. I mean, you can shit on the niggers all you want, but you're still not a good person. Anyway, if crime is a poverty thing and not a culture thing, then explain to me why black football players and rappers who are immensely wealthy commit more crimes on percentage than dirt poor white people. Well, I don't think crime is just a poverty thing. I definitely do think the crime in the black community is culturally influenced. I mean, I think it's poverty and culture. I wouldn't just say it's poverty. See, these are just a bunch of ignorant white people, man. Like, let's take our time with this, folks. Let's just take our time with this shit. Look, I don't have a problem with white people, generally speaking. Let's start there. Um, I'm not butthurt about racism. I'm not butthurt about slavery. It just is what it is. Um, my problem with some of these white people, I don't know what the percentage is, whatever percentage it is, they're just fucking stupid and they're morally bankrupt. Now, I know some people will say that's ironic because we're shitting on the people we think are morally bankrupt and yada yada yada. No, I get it, but I'm saying like, okay, let me go here. I'm scatterbrained. Y'all know me by now. Look, I don't give a fuck about low life black people. Let's just start there. I don't defend them. I don't excuse them. Fuck them. Fuck them. Because the world doesn't owe you understanding. I don't give a fuck what they went through. I went through shit. You went through shit. There's no excuse to be a deplorable, fucking violent, robbing, stealing, killing degenerate. And I'll never excuse it just because I share the same skin color as them. So I'm probably with Whitey, even these dumb motherfuckers in this comment section. I mean, yeah, fuck them. Fuck those black people. But I mean, I'm smart enough and nuanced enough to know that that's not all black people. And probably not even most when we talk about just literally killing, stealing, killing, robbing, raping. Here's my problem, and I don't hate any of these stupid crackers in here typing this shit. They're all children of God as well. But I just think they need to step their morals up and step their IQ up. I'll just leave it at that. Look, let me we're gonna watch some of this video, but I'm gonna go do something real quick. So I'm gonna play some of this until I get back.
And I would say one that doesn't have personality. If you're boring, I can't do you. I like to laugh, so yeah.
What's the youngest you ever messed with? Because you said I was young, so like, what's
It
the
was
youngest?
22.
Oh, wow, so I made the cut.
Yeah, you made it.
So look, I got a question for you, right?
Mhm.
Why do you feel like your last relationship didn't work out?
My last relationship did not work out due to the fact of he didn't want to elevate. We had a baby on the way, and he wanted to stay where he was. Me, I want to get back into modeling, bring in more money. I worked warehousing, I made more. So I feel like when we got a child on the way, you need to step it up, not stay where you at.
I understand.
So
I understand.
that's where that went.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have a child?
I have one,
How old?
a 4-year-old.
Oh yeah. Is the father currently he's still involved?
With him, yes. My child actually lives with him.
How do y'all feel about the co-parenting? You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm cool with it. We just gotta have good communication on that. That's my only thing.
I'm gonna be really honest. Like, I'm young, so like, I don't really, I don't know, but the co-parenting, like, we can have fun, but you pretty though, but it's just like,
That's cool.
All right. And my last question for y'all, right? If y'all ex was to describe y'all in one word, how would she describe y'all? Honestly.
I ain't gonna lie, like friendly type deal. I'm cool with everybody.
yeah, I said the same thing, like toxic, but that's not on purpose. It's just like, that's just I don't know, it's just me.
Okay.
So look, I'm gonna have you eliminate one guy. Who you wanna eliminate?
I gotta eliminate him.
Okay.
Sorry.
Appreciate
It's
you.
cool.
We gonna see you next round, my way.
Oh yeah, nah. I wanted to match with her, but like, she just said she had a 4-year-old kid, and then like, I can't play stepdad right now, so I wasn't even trying to do that to her. She cool though. She was very pretty. I like the eyes, like the fit. It was just kid, and I don't really trust that baby daddy stuff.
All right, y'all, introducing a new segment to my conversation round of Shoot Your Shot to Find Love. The card game is called Shoot Your Shot or Take a Shot. It's a couple spicy questions in there, you know what I'm saying? If you don't want to answer it, you take a shot. If you do, you can go ahead and, answer the question. So I'm going to start with you. You go ahead and draw first, and y'all answer the question.
Okay. What is the most toxic thing you've done in a relationship?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm not toxic.
Oh, I gotta answer this?
Yeah.
I'm not toxic. I will cuss you out though, I'm not gonna lie. The most toxic thing I've done, I threw somebody out my apartment. That's the most toxic thing I've ever done.
Alright, that's cool.
It was only once.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm not toxic. I'm nonchalant. So you do some I don't even care. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay.
Have you ever cheated? What is the story behind it? Not gonna lie, yeah, I have. I ain't even gonna lie. But she had cheated on me, so it was like a back and forth type thing. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay. I cheated. It was back in college though. He cheated on me with 4 different girls. 4 was enough, so I went and cheated back.
Yeah, like let me Obviously, cheating is bad on both sides, but just never take a woman serious if she's ever cheated. Point blank, period. All right, let's get into some of this.
Sit down and talk with, but mainly listen to real black Americans living the real American black experience to see whether they shared the viewpoints of a lot of the public representatives, the now networkless Joy Reids of the world, or back then the Don Lemons, what they wanted me to believe.
I realized that CNN and MSNBC were full of shit.
And overall, it was a largely warm, productive conversation. I think served its purpose. You can go check out that video to see what it was like. Fast forward to now, and not only have things not really improved.
See, this is not. Oh gosh. This is. Oh gosh. It's Mr. Crowder. Let me not call him Mr. Steven. You're conflating. I don't like this. This is what frustrates me about the whole racism thing. You know, I guess a lot of non-black people act like they don't, or maybe they don't know the difference between black folks and niggas. I mean, I get it. The problem is with niggas is not with black folks. Black folks is just doing what they need to do in life. They not in the middle of the street getting into fist fights. And the men that he's talking to at the barbershop, I mean, I didn't. Those guys didn't seem like the type of guys that are getting into street fights in the middle of the street. So you would need to have two separate conversations. I mean, maybe go somewhere where niggas is at and have a sit down with niggas. Well, no, I wouldn't actually advise that, but you know what I'm saying. So I don't like that he conflated ignorant monkey niggas in the streets fighting with the what looks like good upstanding brothers just working at their barbershop. To me, that's the racism that bothers me. It's insulting. That you talking to some what look like some fairly upstanding brothers working at a barbershop and said, well, yeah, I talked to him and it was a good conversation, but then show some niggas fighting in the street. Like those the same type of people. That's what's offensive.
I think served its purpose. You can go check out that video to see what it was like. Fast forward to now, and not only have things not really improved, and according to many Americans, they're markedly worse. And if listening is important, I noticed that a lot of white Americans felt pushed to a point. They're markedly worse. They're markedly worse, not really improved. And according to many Americans, they're markedly worse.
See this? Okay, hold on. Let me.
And if listening is
only half of Americans say black Americans will eventually have equal rights to white Americans. Look, he's conflating. See, I always say this when I talk about these race issues. What's missing is the nuance. All this shit just get generalized and thrown in one pot. Like, we have to look at the context of each of these situations. He's conflating far left liberal black pundits with black men at a barbershop with ignorant hood niggas fighting in the street with a motherfucker fighting the cops. These are four completely different things. First off, the nigga probably trying to fight the cop is mentally ill. Even conflating black men with black women in the same box is two completely different things. This is just silly. Do y'all see how this shit is just silly?
Important. I noticed that a lot of white Americans felt pushed to a point that they weren't even fully comfortable expressing. But for the most part, when they did, their communication was pretty restrained. Then it was dialed up to near boiling point with the recent cold-blooded murder of Irina Zarutska.
The unthinkable happens. You see Brown pull out what officials say was a pocket knife. He unfolds it, then stands up behind Zarutska. What we aren't showing you is the moment where Brown then stabs Zarutska several times and walks away.
And that murder.
Now see, these people are a fucking joke, man. And showing that clip is a perfect example of the lack of nuance. What percentage of even gangsta street black thugs randomly stab white women on trains in public transportation or just in life, period? Did you see all these different things they're conflating? Something obviously that man was something was severely wrong with that man. But Steven Crowder is putting it on black people. This mentally ill murderer is a reflection of black people in America. Do you see how retarded that is? And these people and Steven Crowder, I don't even have a problem with Steven Crowder. I like some of his stuff. But do you see this retarded hunky shit? I'm just trying to be funny, but but these white people try to come off like they're so intelligent. This isn't an intelligent thing you put together here. But a lot of people think if it's a white man saying it, with his hair slicked back, it must be intelligent. You can't run that game on me. You just another basic white man, right? You can't run that game on me.
Taking place at the hands of a black man who was arrested at least 14 times and released largely in the name of racial justice, spurred a reaction from white Americans that, frankly, is unsurprising. And truth be told, for young white Americans, is understandable, and it would be doing America no favors to completely ignore the discontent of young white Americans who, if you listen to them, definitely will make the case that they have been vilified and asked to foot the bill for original sin or crimes that they've never committed.
They owe each of us $300K. So I don't care how they get the money. That's not my problem. I just want my money. A debt is owed.
This is a retarded dingbat from the projects. Like this, oh my gosh. I can't stand the fact that the worst of us are the most vocal and most visible on social media and TV. Intelligent, good black people aren't on social media like that, making videos.
That's number duck stuck in my hair.
So, there's a whole demographic of black people that never get seen of or heard of. So in the world's eyes, they don't exist. And that's what's frustrating.
Oh, you owe a debt. You have to pay.
And if you marginalize that entire segment, that voice of the country, that will lead to quote-unquote radicalization. And if this country wants to avoid that, or at the very least, as we've done in the past, understand that there needs to be a major course correction in the approach to communication. That needs to go both ways. And that's why this time, I didn't visit the barbershop merely to listen, but to communicate a very real set of grievances.
But see, this isn't. Oh my gosh, man! I wish he would have sat down with some. Goodness, man. The barbershop. I don't know if it's fair. Like I'm not saying he went to the projects. You know how like in the news stories would go interview the most ignorant looking person of color that they could find, so they can make black people look bad on the 6 o'clock news. I'm getting those type of vibes. But you know what? Maybe that's not fair to say. Maybe that's not fair to say. Maybe these guys at this barbershop are a representation of the average black man in America. So if that is the case, then I guess it would be fair for him to talk to them. I mean, let's be real. The average black man in America is not exactly Barack Obama or, Neil deGrasse Tyson, if we being brutally honest. But, oh my goodness, man. But see, let me clear this up. I'm not even. I know hood niggas that are very intelligent, who got chains on and diamonds and rims on their cars and all that, and they're very well read, intelligent guys. So it's not just a matter of you being sophisticated and graduating Harvard to be an intelligent black man. But these dudes, I don't think are gonna do us very proud black men listening to me right now.
That could bubble into massive consequences. This one goes a little bit of a different direction compared to last time. This is Black and White on The Gray Issue.
And that's Stevie right there, the blue shirt.
Blue shirt? Oh,
Yes,
Steven.
sir.
I met Cedric. I think I scared him. I think he was.
How you doing, man?
Hey,
Doing
good
all right?
Yeah, man. How you doing? Good to see you. I need it. You guys all have your beards nice and right. I've never learned how to do this shit.
It's because people come here.
Oh, I see what it is. It's a power move. You have me sitting lower.
Yeah, so we can all look down on you.
No, thanks. Well, they said you guys got some people coming in here after the last one.
Yeah, a couple people came
They just
through.
felt like, I think this is the place where white and black people have conversations.
So it was funny. The first person that came last time was he said this out of his own mouth. He was like, I'm Indian, but he had on a MAGA hat.
Okay.
And he walked in and was like, hey, I saw you guys on Crowder. Can I get a cut here? Yeah, I guess so, man. Come on.
Did you have your hand on your piece? You're like, I don't know if you come.
Nah, because he didn't come like that. He didn't have the backpack and the ski mask on. Yeah, he didn't have that on.
Was he nice? Was he good?
It's cool.
Yeah. What do you guys think like when you see someone with a MAGA hat? Because I know we were kind of talking about that last time.
It depends on how they present themselves. To me.
Yeah.
For me.
Well, okay. So like, what would present themselves in a way that would be like decent versus piece of shit?
Yeah. Some people carry that air of superiority.
Yeah.
And if you present that to me, I'm very conscious of that. If you present that to me, I'm gonna respond appropriately.
Yeah.
That's just me personally.
What would be like an air of superiority? Like,
just like certain things you say in conversation, and like you said, just in the physical nature of these chairs. Well, in conversation, you can physically go up and down and put yourself above or beneath. So when people do that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned that because I actually, when I do the change my minds and sit with people, I actually kind of slump my shoulders and deliberately kind of make myself smaller just to not, it's like, what is it, the crab that has the red under its claws is showing danger. So I don't wear red because apparently that signifies poison. But yeah, no, there's all these body language experts now. You watching TV and I'm like, this seems like horse shit. Like he looks to the left so you can tell he's lying.
Yeah, some of it is horse.
It's like, I saw him on camera. He killed his girlfriend with a butter dish. I don't give a shit what he says.
He took too long to say that answer. He had to think about it. No, he's thinking about what he wants to say.
Yeah.
He don't just spit out. He wants to think about what he's saying.
Last time we talked, we were kind of just, and the reason was just like, often you see in news, people just kind of siphon themselves off right into an echo chamber. And I thought it was good. We were just kind of able to see other perspectives. Where do you think the country is now? Like with that? Like,
is that an open question? Or?
Yeah, race relations between, because last time I wanted to get your perspective, and there's a perspective now in the white community. None of us are an ambassador for the entire community, but things have changed quite a bit the last year and a half. Temperatures have gone up. But what do you guys think? What do you think we are in the country?
I'd like to chime in on that.
Yeah.
I'm happy you asked that question. There are a lot of social and economic dynamics at play that have certainly gone, in my opinion, in the wrong direction. I don't think that people really understand the gravity of where we're headed. We are vastly sliding into an autocratic regime here. And Yeah, absolutely. I'll give you several reasons. You see, in order to have, you can't have a one-dimensional approach when you're wanting to continue to lead from a global perspective, all right? What you see here today is an isolationism approach which has never worked in the past because we don't have an understanding of geography and history, all right? And I'll just simply close by saying, you got to understand something. The rest of the world is grossly infuriated with the way America has taken shape. And not only that, we're ceding all our best opportunities to China, right? Look around you in the relationships they're fostering with everybody else, which includes Canada, Mexico, and they've even gone as far down into the Latin American corridor, fortifying their bases while we're still hollering that we're the greatest.
You talking about China, like in the Panama Canal?
Not just the Panama Canal. Let's pivot from the Panama Canal and let's look at the long-term strategy they have now, where they just signed an agreement with Mexico to build another canal bypassing the Panama Canal. And when you look at the whole transatlantic corridor, where you got now Brazil and Canada as well as Mexico trading, and they're stopping in Peru, where China has a huge presence at, circumventing.
Well, okay. Well, let me just say this. I mean, I'm probably gonna skip over this part. I mean, I don't. He's going too deep, and like I don't know what he's talking about. Oh shit! I only got 3 people watching. So, I guess I should probably just bounce. Everybody bounced on me. All right, I'm out, y'all. I'll catch y'all on the flippity flip. But it sounded like that brother knew what he was talking about. All right, I'm out.